Morning everybody, it's Jen. I wanted to update you on my 12 grams of Christmas. I was going to depot at the end of this video, but I will probably separate that into a separate video. So if you're interested in seeing how to depot some MAC eyeshadows, definitely check that out if I decide to post it. We shall see. I know I definitely want to do it because I do have two eyeshadows that I want to depot, but we shall see. So I just want to go ahead and get started with my update now. The first one I have is Whisper Pink. Now this one is one that I have used a lot. I've definitely used a ton of this product. However, I've had no changes since the last update. So I was started at 15 grams in the beginning. It went down to 14 and it's still at 14 grams. So there's no changes, but I know I'm getting quite a bit of use and I'm actually really loving this pigment. So I think it's something that I will probably reach for a lot in the future. So that's really exciting to know that I'm not just going to allow this to sit there. I will actually use it. The next one is Cinderfella, which is a black sparkle silver, like a silvery sparkle black eyeshadow. I'll swatch these for you again. It's like this one here, really stunning. I absolutely love the amount of sparkle that comes off of these. What are they? Mineralized eyeshadows. They obviously, like, they don't have them anymore. They're super old, but this allowed me to get some use out of these products. I started the project off at 24 grams. It was at 24 grams in the last update, and this update it's at 23. So I have 1 gram also now gone. So that's really nice to know that I've been moving some of these items and actually getting some use. The next one is Smutty Green, and this one I've used a lot. I'm actually wearing it today. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but I'm wearing it on my lids today, and I really love it. I put a glitter glue base down to make sure that the pigment was really strong, and then the upper part that's really green, I have this Be Perfect Carnival palette, and I used, of course, the green shades in here, but I used this deep shade, this shade here, and this shade here. So really pretty. I like pairing. It's a very festive for me with the red lip and everything. I'm really enjoying pairing those together. So I'm getting some use out of a brand new palette, and I'm using up something that I had a long time ago. This is just absolutely stunning. I kind of wish they would come back with something like this because they're just so beautiful, but there's just so many companies making these absolutely stunning sparkly foily type shades. These aren't foily, but they're sparkly. But there's a lot of companies making that now, and I don't know if you can see, but I actually have a dip going in the center. I don't know how easy that's going to be to see, but there is a little dip going and I could not be more pleased. So those are the two shades there. I didn't swatch the Whisper Pink because I definitely need a base with that, so I'm just going to leave that one, but just know it is absolutely gorgeous. So Smutty Green was at 23 grams in the beginning. It is at 23 grams on the last update, and I went down a gram, so it's at 22 grams for this update. So that's 2 grams more down. So I'm extremely excited, and I knew I was going to get use of this one because I've been using it almost every single day for the last like week, so I knew there was going to be some really good progress. Fireside, I decluttered, so I did declutter 4 eyeshadows, or like 3 pigments and 1 eyeshadow the last update. This is the kind of stuff that really helps me with project panning, is I choose things and then I see, like, do I actually really like them? Using them will show me that, and if I just have them sitting there, I'm not going to realize. So putting them in projects really helps me see if I really want to keep something in my project. So that one was decluttered. It's very pretty, but is like very soft, too soft for my, like, compared to what I'm wearing, way too soft for my enjoyment. So the MAC eyeshadow in Guilt by Association. This one is a brown version of the other two, but it isn't, I don't think, as sparkly as the other ones. Like, maybe it should be, but I don't know if I just have to get through more of the top layer. Oh yeah, I guess it's not as sparkly. I feel like it's just a subdued version of the other two. This one I was considering decluttering, but I used it a couple times and I really liked it, but I only used it those few times. So I'm not sure if it's something I'm going to keep, because this isn't really something that I would normally wear, especially, like, it has a lot of little glitter particles in it, and it's kind of like, is it brown? Is it black? Like, at least the other two you can tell that there's both shades in there. This one's just kind of like, I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be. So I will hang on to it for now, but if I don't use it within the next year, I'll probably declutter it. So Guilt by Association started at 23 grams. It was at 23 grams my last update, and again, it's still at 23 grams. It is one that I only used like 2 or 3 times in the last month and a half. The next one is Sweet Heat, and this one is a Extra Dimension eyeshadow. So it's the little ones, and these are ones that I want to pot, but I have depot, not pot. I have to depot these, but I don't have the round pans that I need to put these into. So I eventually want to get these out of the containers because I want to back-to-back those when we can at least go to the stores. But makeup is now an essential item in Manitoba, so I'm very happy. So one day when I feel comfortable enough going out, I might go to our MAC store, a standalone store, and see if I can exchange some of these. But I'm not really interested in doing that just yet because, of course, things are still crazy and I have just bought way too much that I don't really need to buy. It's just, I think the fact that we're all like so homebound that it just would be so nice to get out, but I just go for a drive and that's good enough for me. So I'll just stop blabbing. And this one is Sweet Heat, and this one started at 12 grams. It was at 12 grams the last update, and it is now at 11 grams. So this one I'm actually shocked. And I'm going to tell you why once I show you the next item. But this one I haven't used nearly as much as the other ones. So it's so, like, really pretty. This is such a nice color for all over the lid. It's absolutely stunning. And I definitely tried to use it because it's more of like a beigey gold shade. So it does give some of that like holiday kind of feel. You can put it with the green and it would look really pretty. However, I did not use it nearly as much as I used this next one, which is called Smoky Mauve. And this one is probably one of my very favorites out of all of these. I think this one I've used the most. You can see a substantial amount of product worn away. I'm actually going to show you the difference between the two. So on the golder one, you can still see like quite a bit of the wave still on the bottom, and the other one is just kind of like mushed. Like I've used it so much that you can't really see much of that. Like it's almost flat, this little area here, where this one is still really intact. But this one I went down and this one I stayed the same. So that's so weird. So Smoky Mauve has been at 12 grams from the beginning to my update to now. So I'm so shocked at that. I thought for sure this one I would at least have 1 gram at least gone. But apparently this one is a little bit different of a texture, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit heavier because of the color. I have no idea. But yeah, I didn't go down on that one, which is unfortunate. And then the last one that I have is Gold Bit Luster, and this one I've been using a lot I have it in my brow bone area right now, and it's really pretty, nice and soft, a lot softer than I'm used to, but I've been really enjoying it. So once I'm done nylon in my quad, if you guys have watched any of my swatch videos or any of my videos, I almost always do these in tutorials. So this is nylon right here, and this is the one that I use on my brow bone the most. You can see how crazy reflective that is. And then I'll swatch Gold Bit beside it. Oh, also this is Smoky Mauve, by the way, if you're interested. And then this is Gold Bit. So actually, Gold Bit is just more of a more gold tone. This one's more of a bright, it's like a white gold. And this one's more of a soft gold. So I guess it's not that it's not as reflective, it's just a different tone. So this is one of the ones I want to depot, and also It's About Shine, which is the next one. Oh, I went ahead one, sorry. I thought this was the last one, but I actually skipped one. So this one has also stayed the same. It was at 12 grams. It's still at 12 grams, but I've been using it almost every single look. So again, I'm a little shocked, but the pans are so tightly formed that it might just be that I don't need to pick up a lot because it's really pigmented. As you can tell, it's like really pigmented. So this one's about, It's About Shine, and it was at 13 grams when I started. It was at 12 grams in my last update, so I did go down last time, but it stayed the same at 12 grams this time. And this one is absolutely stunning. I've actually worn this with quite a few. It's very reflective and a lot of sparkle and shimmer. And it's definitely really pretty. It's a dazzle shadow, so it's one of those really fun ones that have a lot of sparkle and shine to it. And so this is one of the ones that I want to depot as well. I'm sorry I missed that one. I didn't realize that I just completely stepped over this one. And I kind of also wish if I was smart enough that I would have weighed everything together in the beginning. But if I decluttered, I think it still would have, I would have just had to weigh those and remove it from the total and try and figure out my end total. But it just would have been a lot. And I just want to keep this as basic as possible. So I'm just weighing per thing. But I've completed 6 of my 12 grams that I wanted to complete, and I'm really happy with that. I even said in the beginning, like, even if I get half, I'd be happy, and I did, and I'm so happy. And I also realized that I do have items that I may not want to keep, so I've decluttered those. And I also am considering decluttering the brown one right here, because honestly I have so many browns. It's not like, it's kind of pointless for me to hang on to a loose brown when I'm not going to probably grab for it really, unless it's in a project. So it'll either continue to be a project item, or in the future I will probably declutter it. So that is everything. I have completed 3 grams last update and 3 grams this update, so 6 total grams out of 12. I could not be more pleased. I haven't gotten this much use out of these items in so long. Like, and this was full of MAC items before, and I have decluttered so many that I have room to lay products down and add more later if I so inclined to. But I definitely will be depotting those 2 today for sure, and putting them in my palettes. And then moving forward, I'm hoping to acquire a few more MAC eyeshadows because I really do love them, though I really have a lot of eyeshadow I need to start using. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much, and Merry Christmas, like all the best to you guys and your families. I'm hoping to update, or not update, but upload some videos before New Year, so I will reach out to you guys then. But I just wanted to say have a very safe Christmas wherever you are. I am thinking of all of you. I can't thank you guys enough for subscribing. My new subscribers, I have quite a few, and I'm really, really, really pleased and so grateful and thankful for all of you. So thank you so much to everybody for watching. Merry Christmas, and for those who don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!